Hello guys, and welcome to another YouTube video. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can create your own custom ascii art with Python. So what I'm saying is you can create something like this, um, create an ascii art like this in Python. So here I'm just gonna go over to the code for you, not to waste our time. So thanks to the developer Akash Bura, aka Akaskip. Thanks to him, this is his GitHub page. You can go there to download the Python file, and also he has an executable file there in case you need to download an executable file for the code. So here are just he's using the custom key to install the latest Python GUI library. So I'm just gonna go over and explain a little bit for the code for you, so I won't waste our time. So this and the if statement here is just checking if you are using the Windows system type. The Windows system and the type also, and here this is the main function. This is the function that executes and destroy all windows and then remove all the windows in the file. That's basically destroy the program, that stop the main loop of the program actually. So this is the function that the developer used to get all images like the icon images, the footer image, and also other image. So in case you want to modify it, here is where to find the function that loads the image into the program. So here I'm just going to go over to the next function. So I'm sure you'll be familiar with all these basics of loading of this frame, label, all other stuff. So here is the main function that performs the magic, you see. So here is how change on each operation the user uses. It just load and operates, and this function operates itself, as in this function load itself, like execute itself over and over, and whenever we change anything in our GUI mode. So like when you change the scale factor, like you're changing the characters, the pixels, something like that, so it changes and then it's update itself and then display it back to the label to the custom technical label. So here is the function that opens the file from the directory. Like if you want to say open an image, you can see it's using this if statement, open it, and then if there is file, and then it opens it, and then if here is just checking the file name, it is greater than 50. So here I think you should be familiar with this. And then the user is trying to bind it with binding the root window with some right. This is the left click function to check if there's an image or not. So here this loads nice frame, update itself, there's a frame. Also this sequence is open a sequence of image folder. I think this is for opening a directory, but I'm not sure what the folder what this function is doing. So okay, this loads a bunch of images, I think. Alright, so alright, let's move on. So this is for resizing, yes, for resizing the image with the user interface. So great. This is the open button. Yeah, also let's go into this. This is important. This is the technical tab view. Also this is custom technical view, I think. So let me run the program and then explain everything to you guys step by step. So this creates a tab view, and then this is just like an icon to add to it. The size, the character page, this is the characters page, the size page, the color page, and also the font page and the export page. So here's the program. This is what I'm talking to you about. This is the size, the font, and so guys, that's how it's loaded. So and then this function shows the original mode, like if you want to show the original image. So let me just show you an example of it. Let's select an image here. Let's use this guy right here, big guy, white guy. Very good. So like if you adjust anything here now, so this thing is bound to it. On one right click, it will update the image here. So you can click enter, and then it will update the image here. So yeah, this function right here like show the original is found on the left click on the image. So if you left click, you can show the original, and if you left click, show the ascii art, and then it should show the ascii art. So here you go. And then the pop-up events. Um, I finally don't know what this function does, but I think it's like, oh, yes, it is the pop-up of the state, like show original and show the image, I think. I'm not sure, actually, I'm not sure. So let's continue. Also, yeah, if you want to fill up the um, slider frame on the page, so you can then like just define the custom tick into our slider, and then you add it like you're adding it to the frame. This, like, you declare the frame right over here, and these are the other attributes. So let's something like this, and select on this. So all this thing here is something like this. Character size will be customized right here. So slider should be on the other side. So that's just how you can add it to it. And also these are the heights for the height slider, for the height in each slider in each image, like each slider here on the size frame. So then also this function, the toggle RGB, this is for the specified color over here. Yeah, very great. So I'm not gonna waste much of our time here. Now this you can use to change fonts. You can use the populate font, load more fonts. Right here, this function loads more fonts, and then on free configure, I don't know, this does also load custom font. Yes, you can load your custom fonts, your customized font from the directory. And this for the changing the dir in case you want to export it, I think. Yes, in case you want to export font changes. And then this is the function you can use to export the image. And the new window, I don't know about this, I don't think so. And then you can just about opening the browser and then go into the I think the link should be for going to the developer programs page. I think yeah, developer page and the GitHub page. So here, let me just quickly show you the program. So let's use this bigger over here. Let's change the size. Is this enough? No. Yeah, I think this should be perfect. A little bit like this. A little bit more. No. Let's increase it a little bit. Is this okay? I'm trying to find that money is hard to get the customized, get the perfect value for it. So well, let's go with this. I think that the best option is to go with the automatic color, as this is hard to set actually. I find it hard to set actually. So here you can select the font. This is the button to load more. Of course, don't go with this code. It's caused the system to lag actually. It's hard to load. So and here you can export it. So let me rename it so rectified. So I'm going to change it to rectified, and then I'm going to export it and save it here. So let's check if it's here already. So it said the image is saved. So let me check here. Rectify. Yeah, that's good. Wow, great, it's here already. There you go. Thanks guys. So stay tuned guys. The link will be in my GitHub. The link for my GitHub will be in the comment section below, and then I'm going to be uploading another video soon. Please stay tuned and like and hit the notification bell so that to get notified in case I release any new video. So guys, thank you for your support. See you in the next video. Bye.